just don't understand why it's my fault.
It's your fault because your mom's directly responsible.
Yeah, but we both decided to move them in together, so, you deserve half the blame.
You put half the blame on me?
Yes.
That's not, guys, my mom has lung cancer.
Oh, God. Jeez. That's just terrible.
What the hell is that, dude? That didn't sound very genuine.
No. Sorry, what was I supposed to do?
What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Are you screwing with me right now?
No, I'm sorry. I think the cancer thing, for whatever reason, it's just not grabbing me right now.
Not grabbing you? My mom is dying!
All right, calm down. Okay.
Good news, everyone. The cancer's spreading. Yeah, he's dying. And maybe I'm a little callous about that, but yeah, Joe Biden's cancer is spreading. Oh no. Am I supposed to feel bad? Am I supposed to feel bad for the man with cancer who went and got in bed with NATO and helped start the war in Ukraine? Am I supposed to get mad at the man who put this country on lockdown and destroyed my home state? Am I supposed to get mad at this kitty fucker? Am I supposed to be sad about this? Sorry, I was using the word mad. Sad. Am I supposed to be sad about this? Am I supposed to feel any remorse for what's happening right now? No. No, I think it's funny and I think it's cosmic karma. I'll tell you all a little story. My grandfather died about week and a half ago. I've got a lot of grandparents. I've got my dad, my stepdad, my mom. I've got three sides of the family. My stepdad's family's borderline Mexican, so we got family out the ass. So I got a lot of grandparents. I talk about a lot of them. I hadn't talked about this fuck much for a reason. He's like Joe Biden. He was a kitty fucker. And about 7-8 years ago, he was diagnosed with, I think, throat cancer. He used to be a big old fat 400-pound fuck, right? And I hadn't seen him in years. And the first time I saw him with cancer, I literally had to turn away because I laughed in front of his face. I actually laughed in front of his face because he looked so pathetic, so weak, so frail. He raped so many members of my fucking family on top of others that he would lure into his domain. And I laughed in his face at his cancer, man. The last time I talked to him was a couple years later. I actually threatened to kill him, and I meant it. Part of me is sad I never got to do it. Again, I'm reformed, doing a little better these days, but he's one of the one or two people on my list who, if I ever saw him, I'd fuck him up. It wasn't just me, there's other members in the family, my grandmother, the grandmother I talk about on the channel, who I actually love and admire. She was his mother. My great-grandfather, her husband, they worked in the church, and one of their biggest sins was, unfortunately, helping to cover up his crimes because of their position in the church, because they knew so many different police officers and judges and lawyers and these types of things. They were able to keep it quiet. It's a very complicated relationship because these actually were some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Despite all that, there was a duality there. It's a very, very complicated thing, but that was their greatest sin, in my opinion. So what did he do? He got to get off with his crimes, started going to AA. It would get to the point we stopped going to family Thanksgivings because we would go in and he would talk at family Thanksgiving table about how he used to fuck kids, while my mother, one of his victims, was sitting across the table. And he'd just be like, oh, I don't do that anymore. I'm reformed. Kind of like how I talk about the Antifa shit, but I never fucked a kid. So there's worlds apart. In fact, I would say if I shot a police officer in the head, that would be infinitely less worse than fucking a kid. Again, both are terrible, but he started creeping on photos of my little sister and trying to reach out to my mom. And I don't remember what happened exactly, but I told him, I'm like, I know people in Odessa, Texas, and I know where you live, and I'll send them to your house in a fucking heartbeat. We'll fucking bury your ass. We'll fucking kill you. It's the last words I ever said to him. Best words I ever could have said to him. Because he had to spend the rest of his life knowing that his grandson hated him that much. There's some people in this world we need to forgive. We need to take in love and tolerance and forgiveness and all these things. But not everybody deserves it. My grandfather, Mike Wallace, he deserved his cancer. What sucks, though, and maybe it was just God dragging it out, he actually got cured of the cancer. The cancer is not what killed him. I'm not sure what exactly killed him, but it wasn't the cancer. So he just had to go through all that shit and chemotherapy and shriveling up and bleeding and all this shit. And that didn't even kill him. That was just a level of suffrage that got through in there to say, fuck you. And yes, my God is a vengeful God. Yeah, I don't care that Joe Biden got cancer. I hope that it hurts. If anything, it's better than what you deserve. I get that your wife abused and used you. She used and abused the hell out of this man. She used him like a tool. She was playing shadow president. Dr. Joe Biden. Doctor of what? Doctor of what? A doctor's first oath is do no harm. All you did was harm your fucking husband. Yes, your pedophile husband, but your husband. Your patient. Stupid bitch. And this is what's going to happen when Joe Biden dies. His family is going to pick apart his corpse for his fucking legacy, and they're going to use it to catapult their own careers. But that's what happens when you're a shit father. That's what happens when you're a shit mother. You raise shit kids who go out and fucking do all the shit Hunter Biden did. I was a junkie. I had my sexcapades. I did all sorts of crazy shit. I never did nothing like that laptop. I never did nothing like, I mean, I've had some coke parties. I've had a couple three-ways. You know, I've had my fucking grinder excursions. I've done fucking crack cocaine. I was a junkie for years. I was an alcoholic. I joined a Marxist terror group. Look at my teeth. It's proof. See how I grind this shit throughout the years and the pearly whites? I get what it's like to be a junkie. And let me tell you, it don't come from having a good background. So when Joe Biden dies, they're going to go for his money. They're going to go for his legacy. They're going to go for his property. They're going to do the same white trash shit that my family does when somebody dies. And they're going to become fucking vultures. And his legacy ain't going to mean shit because they never loved him. There's something kind of sad about that. You know, I don't think I finished my story earlier. You know, we're sitting there hanging out with my grandmother and whatnot and my family members, and we're watching this cancer-riddled little man walking across the steps, and we watch him fall over a curb and smack his fucking face in the pavement in front of the Roses Cafe parking lot in Odessa, Texas. Again, we laughed. And we had to turn around while our grandmother was fucking yelling at us. But it's like, when you have somebody in that life, your life causing that much shit, you can't help but rejoice a little bit in their suffrage. I'm sorry. That's the human condition. Maybe it's sinful. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's immoral. I don't give a fuck. Die well, Joe Biden. The world won't miss you, especially your family. God bless and thank you for serving this great country. Piece of shit.
You wait for death to happen. You loot the bloody wrecks. You con the elderly feeblos about their pension checks. You kick them when they're down. You tell them God is coming. You work the lowly souls. 800 numbers running. You sell what you repossess. You clean them out their nest. You wait for them to try to rest and yank it out their chest. You sell them medicine. You make them think they need. You come around the flowers, but use a dirty weed.
Like serpents and snakes, they rattle and bite. Whatever it takes, they get what they like. Always they fake it, though it ain't right. Your money, they make it, then gone in the night. And make no mistake, they do got a heart. It's blacker than coal and hard as a rock. Don't quiver or shake when they taking part. Ain't breaking apart, who swim with the sharks.
Look at the eyes, look at the brain, because you're wretchedly sick and deranged. Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture. Look at the If there's a race, still let 'em. Even if they come in cursed, you still want 'em. You promised big things, it's headed for next year, but then you disappear. As soon as the check's clear, you lash out at the poor and tell them to give you more. Sell everything off for the church, sleep on the floor. You point the juiciest snacks out to all the vampires, but lurking in the dark, you might get bit by spiders.
Lizards and bugs, flies and mosquitoes, hookers with drugs and dirty ass needles, alleyway cats, possums and rats, killers with cats, attacking with bats. They scums, bumps, as anything comes and goes. They pimps with tons of hoes, dirty like all of those, I suppose, cause wicked's the way that they chose.
Pick at the eyes, pick at the brain, because you're wretchedly sick and deranged.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Pick at the heart, pick at the soul, pick 'em and drag 'em down into your hole.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Go away, Doc. Leave him alone. When will we die? I'll be at home.
Who gets his car?
Who gets the crib? Those are his pills? I'm popping the lid. I give him a week. What do I get? Put me in his will.
He's moving again.
Sign it like him. Cut off that beat. There go his morphine. That shit is sweet. Give me a hit.
The preacher called.
He's trying to get paid. Who's feeding his dog? Fuck that dog. It's beeping again. Whoa, that morphine's kicking in. What about his money?
He wants the church to have it.
How long till he dies? Let's check his wallet. Let's pull the plug.
Do you think he can hear?
He's fucking dying. He doesn't care.
Serpents and snakes, they battle and fight. Whatever it takes, they get what they like. And they gonna hide, and they gonna run. But they gonna suffer some carnival fun. And make no mistake, they do got a heart. It's blacker than coal and hard as a rock. They gonna visit the carnival grounds, and they gonna perish, we promise you now.
Pick at the eyes, pick at the brain, because you're wretchedly sick and deranged.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Pick at the heart, pick at the soul, pick 'em and drag 'em down into your hole.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Pick at the eyes, pick at the brain, because you're wretchedly sick and deranged.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Pick at the heart, pick at the soul, pick 'em and drag 'em down into your hole.
Cause you's a vulture, a wicked vulture.
Oh, look at that little one with the pigtails. I like that. Look at her with the braces when she smiles. Damn, that's hot. I hope the teachers don't notice me watching over here. Oh, look at him on the monkey bars. So limbo. Now he's headed towards the swings. I wonder if they'll notice me pushing him on the swings. Hello?
Mr. Kyle Jeffries?
Yes, this is Kyle. Who's this?
Pack your bags because you've been selected as one of our lucky big winners! So lucky that you're going to witness live and in person a very rare, very catastrophic Dark Carnival special presentation that will surely, absolutely